about sowing an elephant foot yam into your home garden into the grow bag. And today we are going to see the demonstration how to sow it. This is the part 2 of sowing elephant foot yam into the grow bag. In the first part we have seen for sowing the elephant foot yam into grow bag, what type of bag we need to select and what is the amount of the media we need to keep to grow the elephant foot yam successfully into the grow bag. We have also seen the seed selection, the size of the seed what you select for growing into the small area, and with that we have done some of the seed treatment also. After the seed treatment, our seed is ready and you can see the very good growth of the seed and the sprout. So we have selected the seed and done the seed treatment for growing only one shoot per tuber. Now today in this part 2 we are going to talk about some of the seed treatment we need to do before sowing it into the soil. We are also going to see about amendment of the soil and the demonstration of the sowing procedure. All that information I am going to share into the further part of this video. So for getting all the information, please stay connected to the video till the end. Let us start this video. Hello friends, welcome again to my channel Organic and Hydroponic Urban Grow Pro. Friends, this is the elephant foot yam seeds what we have prepared, and here are the grow bags where we are going to sow it. Now first we are going to talk about the treatment to these seeds. So why the treatment is necessary? The elephant foot yam is a tuber crop, and if some damage is there on the tuber or some rotting has taken place into the tuber, then what will happen? When we sow it into the soil and when it get touched into the water, it may get rotten before it sprouts and our tuber will lose. So to prevent that loss, we must treat this with the antifungal funguses. We can use trichoderma, we can use pseudomonas and some other. Now the treatment can be done in the two way. So if we are going to sow it into the field, in the bulk, we can use the cow dung. We can take the cow dung, make the slurry of the cow dung and add all these funguses into that slurry and dip this tuber into that. We get it dry and after that we can sow it. This will be a very good treatment to this tuber, but it is not practical for the urban grower into the city area where you will not get the cow dung easily available because it requires the fresh cow dung. So we can do the dry treatment also. Now with this dry treatment, we also need to amend the soil. So we have prepared a common mixture to do the treatment as well as the amendment of the soil. So here we have prepared one mixture where we have added the trichoderma, pseudomonas, which will protect the tuber from the other funguses and the insects. Then we have added some of the mycorrhiza for the good root development. Then we have put some enzymes. Then we have put some wood ash. Then we have done some bone meal, rock phosphate. With that we have taken the granules with the amino acids, then the prom, then biopotash, all that we have mixed into this mixture so that our tuber when grow initially it will get maximum benefit from this and it will grow strong and healthy, so we will get the good yield. Now this is about the amendment, but with that we must put some of the organic matter into this. So this is our 20 liter bag. So in 20 liter we can put around 10%, means around 2 kg of the good decomposed cow dung manure or the compost or the vermicompost. So when we add that, it will have enough nourishment for our tuber to grow. Now here is our space is limited and our strawberry crop is running. So we have little altered the method of sowing. So for treatment and sowing, what we are doing, we are digging up this soil and taking the soil out so that we can sow this tuber. At the same time we can amend this soil also. So we are just taking out the soil. Now we are doing this at the Wapsa condition. You can see that only top layer is looking like dry, but the soil is very well moist. So we need to dig the deep hole. What we'll do, while digging the hole, at every layer we add our mixture to this soil, so it will be uniformly distributed. This process we can repeat 2 to 3 times and dig the good deep hole. Now we're talking about the how deep this hole should be. So we have discussed into the last video that elephant foot yam grows double into all the sides. So we must keep at least that much amount of the pit for sowing it. So if we are going to sow this tuber, so we need to dig the hole 2 times this side, 2 times this side. Plus we need to keep this tuber at least deep for this thickness, twice this thickness. So if this is a 2 inch, so we must put it at around 6 inch deep. So it will have a double the soil from its size, because the new tuber is growing over here on the top of the old tuber. So we must sow it deep enough, otherwise it will not have good soil around it while it is growing in the new tuber, and the growth of the tuber will not as expected. So we need to put a good size of pit for sowing this tuber. So we are removing this soil and at the same time treating this also, so that it will all the nourishment spread uniformly. So we are further going to dip it, because we want to sow this at least 6 to 8 inch deep. So we are digging it around 7 inch, 8 inch deep. Now you can see our pit is ready. Now we are doing one more thing over here. So we are not filling this pit directly with the soil as of now. What we'll do, we'll put some dry leaf into this. So what we'll do, we are pouring this dry leaf to the pit. This will give a good porosity beneath the soil, which is very important for tuber growth. So we are going to fill this with this leaf. Once we sow this, we are going to cover it with the soil. So this leaf will over a period will get rotten and convert into the fertilizer that is available at the later stage of the growth. But initial stage, it will give a good aeration into the soil. So we are putting light soil around this just to make sure this is hold into the soil. Now about the sowing. So sowing is simple. This is the tuber, this is the old tuber, this is the new growth. We must keep at least 4 to 5 inch soil above it. So what we'll do, we'll sow it into the center, keeping it bottom, and now we need to cover it with this soil which we have already amended. So this is amended soil. Now we are going to pour it on this. So simply our process of sowing is over. Now you can see that the soil what we have removed and the soil which we are pouring is much more, because we have filled the space with the leaves. This is going to get settled down after the watering. So it will keep on settle down. So we'll make a little pie on this. If required, we'll further going to fill more soil. But this is the way we need to sow it. This is good with the enough of the soil. So this completes our sowing into this grow bags. Now again we need to put the drip, because we are going to water them with the drip. This completes our sowing process. So we have put all this treatment with the soil which is available to the tuber and sow it. After this, we need to cover this either with the mulch, dry leaf mulch, lot of mulch we can put over here, or else we can sow some of the legume crop which will protect our new shoot when it grows out into the summer. It will protect the new shoot, and once the shoot becomes into the leaf, we can remove this legume crop and mulch it. That will give us some more nourishment to our tuber. So this is the way we can sow our elephant foot yam into the grow bag very easily, and this will create a good condition for the good harvest. So if you are interested in growing elephant foot yam at your home, make your seed available, do this preparation of the seed, do your amendment of the soil and sow it like this. And after that, only one thing you need to ensure, you need to keep it moist. So you can water it every second or third day, 1 hour with the drip, because we are going to use the drip. If you are not going to use the drip, you can simply water it once in a 2 to 3 day and keep the soil moist continuously until 5 to 6 months till it grows well. So with this simple care, you can also grow very healthy, very good elephant foot yam at your home into the grow bags. Friends, how do you like my method of growing elephant foot yam into the grow bags? Please write me back into the comment box. And if you want to grow it, make your preparation and start growing and harvest a fresh elephant foot yam for your consumption. Happy growing!